In this tutorial, we will discuss several date formulas that can be used in SmartSheet. Date formulas are very helpful when creating reports using the sum if and count if formulas. They allow you to filter data based on specific dates or date ranges. To start, let's open the sheet, Date Formula. We will use the first column, the primary column, as the column to name our formulas. The second column will be our date column. Double-click on the column header and change the column name to Date. Also change the column type to Date. This is important. If the formula return value is a date, and the column type is not a date, the formula will return an error named invalid column value. The first formula we will enter is today's date. To do so, start by typing the equal sign, followed by today. As you begin typing, SmartSheet will provide a list of suggested formulas. Click on the Today box that appears. Please note, all formulas start with the equal sign. You will see the formula reads, equals today open parentheses, closed parentheses. Hit the Enter button. Today's date is listed in the date column. The next formula we want to create will show the date for next Monday. Click on the second row of the date column and type equal, followed by today. Click on the Today box that appears. The formula will read, equal, today, open parentheses. Type a closed parentheses to move to the next step of the formula. Enter the plus sign followed by an open parentheses. This is where we will begin to enter the rest of the formula to identify the day of the week we want to return. For this we will use the weekday formula. The weekday formula uses number values between 1 and 7 to identify the day of the week to return. 1 equals Sunday and 7 equals Saturday. In our example, we want to find next Monday, so we will enter a value of 2. Now type the minus sign followed by weekday, open parentheses. Now type today, open parenthesis, closed parenthesis and hit Enter. The formula now reads, equals today, open parentheses, closed parentheses, plus sign, open parentheses, 2, minus sign, weekday, open parentheses, today, open parentheses, closed parentheses, closed parentheses, closed parentheses. The last two closed parentheses were automatically added by SmartSheet to close the two components of the formula. The next value we want to return is, next Friday. To do this, open the formula we just created, select the entire formula, and copy it. Paste this formula in the row titled, Next Friday. After opening the formula, and we will change the weekday value from 2, with 2 equaling Monday, and replace it with a 6. As we discussed, the weekday formula uses a number value between 1 and 7 to identify the day of the week to return. 1 equals Sunday, so 6 will equal Friday. Replace the number 2 with a 6. And hit Enter, and the formula will return the date of next Friday. We will now walk through the formula to return the value for the start date of the current month. To do this, we will use the date formula. Begin by typing the equal sign, followed by the date. Click on the date box that appears. The date formula contains 3 arguments: the year, the month, and the date. After the open parenthesis, type year, open parentheses, today, open parentheses, closed parentheses, closed parentheses. This is going to set the year to the current year based on today's date. Next we will type a comma to move to the next argument, the month. Type, month, open parentheses, today, open parentheses, closed parentheses, the plus sign, 0. This returns the value for the current month. In the next example, we will show how to modify the plus 0 to return a different value. To move to the next argument and finalize the formula, type a comma followed by 1 to enter the day of the month we want to return. Hit Enter, and the value will return the first day of the current month. Please note, if we want to return a different day of the month, we can change the 1 at the end of the formula to a different number. For example, a 15 would return the 15th. The next value we want to return is the start date for next month. To do this, open the formula we just created, select the entire formula, and copy it. Paste this formula in the row titled, Next Month Start Date. After opening the formula, change plus 0 in the month argument to plus 1, followed by Enter. This will now return the start date for next month. We hope this tutorial helped you better understand some of the formulas you can use to enter date values. Please see our sum if and count if tutorial to see how to use these date formulas to filter through a dataset.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel Smart Link Basics for more helpful tips.